So, introduction to web development. What is HTML? So, what exactly is HTML? So, HTML is basically an acronym which stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a language of the internet and of web pages. Right? This language tells the browser how to structure and how to display web content like images, text, links, and buttons, etc. So, we can think of HTML using this analogy. So, we think of a website as a car. So HTML in this particular case would be the chassis, the frame, and the body. So you think of all the metallic parts which make up the car. That would be your HTML. And then we have CSS. Now CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and this is for the aesthetics and for the how the car looks. So for example, it would be the paint, the upholstery, and the styling. So the appearance. And then we're dealing with the JavaScript. So JavaScript is the engine, the steering, and the electronics. So it's primarily dealing with the functionality of the website. But for this particular course, we'll be focusing primarily on HTML, which is the starting point for all web developers. So we'll take a look now at a brief history of HTML. So HTML was invented in 1991 by Sir Tim Berners-Lee, which is a British scientist at CERN. So CERN, I believe, is primarily dealing with particle physics and the origins of the universe and so forth and so on. So the internet in its earliest form was primarily used by researchers to share scientific research. So the purpose was to help researchers share and link scientific documents easily over the internet. So it's 1991. Here, this is the reference. So key features are hyperlinks, so clickable links, allowing seamless navigation between web pages. So let's look at a brief history of HTML. Just some trivia here. So HTML 2.0 came out in 1995. So this is the first official standard. So over time, new versions were added. So HTML 4.01 in 1999 added more formative features, and XHTML in the 2000s, which was a stricter version of HTML that followed XML rules. And then we have HTML5, which is in 2014. So this is the more modern standard, and it works well with search engines. So search engines are now looking for more semantic type of web pages. So this is the most recent major version and still used today. And now that we've looked at the history of HTML, we may now proceed to learn, well, to type our very first web page, as we develop our very first web page using HTML. So I'll see you then.